Hi friends, this was a very much needed clean with me. My home was getting a little messy, I needed to get a few things done. I was behind on chores and I had to get things done. I'm starting off by getting my dishes out of this sink. They always seem to pile up no matter what we do. And this weekend I happened to have some free time because my husband and my daughter were fishing, so I was able to get some things done without everyone running right behind my feet. I feel like half the battle is right here in your dirty dishes. I feel like once your sink's empty, everything else kind of goes smoothly and your kitchen will start coming together nicely. You know, I was very fortunate to have a weekend to myself where I could get things done that your husband might not really realize is what might make your house look messy. You know, dusting, organizing, things like that they don't realize is a big part of our cleaning routines. So if you're interested in seeing all I was able to get done this weekend, please keep watching. Here we are getting this giant pile of laundry done. This was probably two loads. So I try to do 2 loads twice a week. So it ends up being about 4 loads a week, which manages our laundry pretty well because we don't often, have sheets and things like that. And I try to get a couple uses out of towels. I know it's hard with teenagers and husbands, but I try to get them to use it at least maybe 3 times if they hang it up and let it dry so it doesn't get smelly or smell like mildew or water, whatever it is. So I try to have them hang up their towels after each use, and here we are just chatting away about something, probably some girl talk. I try to be very open with the girls so they always have someone they can come to whenever they're having any kind of trouble or have personal questions, because I know some kids don't open up to their parents, but for whatever reason they trust me and I'm so grateful for it. And I'm sure we were chatting about some girly stuff. I hope they always can come to me and ask me anything about their bodies or whatever they're going through. And if I don't know an answer, I can get them the answer. And here she is being goofy, putting on my husband's work pants. She thought this was hilarious, so I felt like I should keep it in for her. She's quite quirky like me. So, I just really like to have an open and honest relationship with my kids, and they can go to my husband if they needed to as well. So anyway, getting our laundry done. And, next is putting it away, which I hate doing. I don't mind folding, but I can't stand having to put it all away. But we do, because if we don't, it looks messy. So here we are just getting it done. So enjoy. Trying to get anything done with a 1-year-old puppy is almost impossible too, especially when he wants to play. So I thought I'd show you his sweet face, but no, he was relentless. He wanted to play this time, so we were sort of just cleaning up around him. So I hope you enjoyed that clip. And here I am back in my kitchen. Now I'm starting to clean the kitchen after I did all the dishes. The night before I had made peanut butter and chocolate chip cookies for them to take fishing, so I'm just getting everything put away, and I think I'm about to show you. I keep a bag with me to put all my trash in and hang on the door, and then I sort through it when I'm done, throw recyclables away. That way I don't have to keep going back and forth to the trash can. So I'm putting everything away. I'm going to wipe down the counters and try to get everything looking clean. This is definitely the time of the year that I like to keep things disinfectant as much as possible. For some reason, my daughter's a lot more sick, probably because she's in school, and I like to try to keep things wiped down. She does not get anywhere near as sick in the summer as she does during the winter, and obviously it's because we're around more people, and I understand that, so I try to prevent as much as possible. I wipe down things we touch, handles, things like that. I go around maybe once a day and just do it. I know it sounds excessive, but I just have to try to prevent as much as possible because she was very sick last year, and thank goodness we didn't get the flu in here, but she was definitely sick with other things. So I just try to do what I can to prevent it, and wiping down my kitchen is the most important thing to me, and my bathroom. And here I am just sweeping, and I'm going to mop my kitchen floor. I do this probably not as often as I should, but probably like maybe every week and a half. I know that's horrible to say, but yeah, about every week and a half I'll come through with the mop, and then probably once a month I do one really good clean of the floor. I know that's so terrible of me, but you know, I'm busy. Sometimes I just don't have time to mop. I do sweep every single day, especially because my animals eat out here and there's always food on the floor. I definitely sweep every day, but I gotta be honest, I don't mop every day. So here I am getting it done while I have the chance. I don't like saying hate, but boy, I loathe this white sink. It always looks dirty, no matter what I do. Except when I use this My Barkeeper's Friend, it really does help my sink. I take it and I'll take a sponge or I'll take a dry eraser and I'll just scrub as best as possible, and it will make it a lot nicer. Unless I bleach it, it really doesn't come as clean as I like, and anytime I use bleach, I have trouble breathing, so I have to wait for my husband to be able to really bleach it when I'm not in the house. So for right now, My Barkeeper's Friend is really working well on my surfaces to keep them nice and shiny, like my bathtub, my toilet, and my white sinks. But I will never get a white sink again. It's just awful. But for right now it works, and there's no point replacing it. There's nothing wrong with it, except I don't like the way it looks. But this keeps it pretty clean, and I do go in and try to scrub this probably every other day just to keep it nice and clean. I do wipe it out every time there's dirty dishes, and then I give it a nice good clean, probably every other day. This is my bookshelf with all of my personal books on it, but for some reason it always ends up with my husband's things on it. His keys, stickers he brings home from work, candy, bug spray, everything you can think of he puts on here, and it drives me crazy. He has another little area under the TV where he can put his things, but they always end up on my bookshelf, but that's okay. So I try to go in and just get it organized and look a little nicer, because it is something you see when you come in the house. I did get rid of my other bookshelf that was such an eyesore when we painted, because it always collected junk and I couldn't stand it. So I cleaned out drawers, put all the junk in it to make it look a little better, and got rid of that bookshelf. Actually, thank goodness some lady came and picked it up, and she was able to use it in our kitchen, which made me feel really good because it was practically brand new and there was nothing wrong with it. So, like I said, I'm just trying to get my books a little more organized. It's still going to look a little messy till I'm able to get a bigger bookshelf, but for now, it looked okay. I would love someday to have a built-in bookshelf in the walls. I just think they're absolutely beautiful, and it is a dream of mine, and hopefully someday here in the future I'll be able to do something like that. You know, that's a big project, and I'm just doing slow renovations around my house. My next big project is definitely going to be my carpet and putting down hardwood floors, but someday I would absolutely love to have a built-in bookshelf. I'd actually love my own library, but that's a fun dream. But here it is, it looks a lot better. I would absolutely love one day to have a library. And here I am just straightening up my little knickknacks. Like I have said before, I am always gifted elephants. It's just something that my family does. It's something I love to collect. I need to find a better place for all of these. Right now they're just sitting on my shelf. My sister gave me amethyst. I thought that was pretty neat. I believe that's how you say it. But right now they're all just sitting on my china cabinet's shelf, and they're getting too crowded, so I have to find another place, maybe the top of my bookshelf. I'm not sure, but I absolutely love my little collection of elephants, and they mean the world to me. They're my favorite animal. I hope someday that I can go to Africa and see a real bush elephant. That's my dream. They're my favorite elephants, is the big bush elephants. Someday I hope to get there, but for now, collecting my little knickknacks is the best I can do. So I'm just trying to get them nice and straightened out so they look nice when you come in and you see them. Here I am straightening up the living room and collecting every single pair of shoes that get thrown in here. There must have been 10 pairs. It drives me crazy. I don't know why they do it constantly, but I guess that's every family. But I just went around and collected up everybody's shoes and put them where they belong. And, well, put them in their rooms to put them where they belong. And I was picking up my own shoes, so I'm not really one to talk. And just straightening up the living room, getting stuff backed, blankets folded, just the usual stuff to keep everything kind of tidy. And I believe I'm going to actually vacuum the couch. Again, I have allergies, so I like to vac it once a week just to get all the cat dander and the dog dander off of it. This vacuum I bought for like $50 at Walmart, and it's really held up the past year. I know sometimes when you buy cheap, things don't last forever, but it's really held up. It's not a bad vacuum at all. And especially since I vac every day. That is something I definitely do. I have horrible allergies. I used to have childhood asthma. I grew out of it once I became a teenager. So I like to keep my house vacuumed because that can cause you to have trouble breathing. So especially because everything kind of holds up in that carpet. So I try to vac every day, especially having a cat. I do have a little bit of an allergy to cats. So vacuuming helps, and dusting and wiping stuff down. Now on to the dreaded bathroom. I definitely don't particularly like cleaning the bathroom. It's not my favorite chore, but for whatever reason, this is worse than our living room. It feels like everyone tosses stuff in the bathroom. Everybody has their stuff they put on in the morning, whether it's hair gel, brushes, makeup, clothes, everything is thrown in our bathroom. And because it's a little bit smaller, it makes it really cluttered, and we keep our cat litter in here. So I try to keep it as clean as possible. And here I am going in with my barkeeper's friend to get this white sink scrubbed down. This sink is definitely nowhere near as bad as the kitchen sink, so it's much easier to keep clean. After I wipe everything down, I just take a microfiber, I believe that's what it is, rag, and just wipe out the sink. We do have hard water, so there is a little bit of staining near where the drain is, but I try to keep it as clean as possible. I try to tell them to rinse the sink out when they're done brushing their teeth, but you know, they're kids and sometimes they forget, so toothpaste gets stuck. So I really get in there and scrub it all out and make it look nice and clean. And then I just put everything back where it belongs. Now, I always sweep in my bathroom every day because there's always litter all over the floor, and there's nothing worse than stepping on litter with wet feet out of the shower. I've tried everything to keep it pretty contained, and if you have any suggestions on how to keep the litter from being kicked all over, I would greatly appreciate it. But for now, I will continue to sweep every day, and I always sort of take my Swiffer in here and mop around everything just to keep it nice and clean, because it is the bathroom and you are getting out of it with wet feet. So I'm just sweeping up all the litter that was all over. This is nothing compared to some days. Some days I come home from work and it's everywhere. I don't know if it's a nervous thing with her. I'm not really sure. So I just sweep it up and continue on with the mopping. And to end this video, I have a really small haul towards the end. I hope you really enjoyed this clean with me and my small haul. If you have any questions, or feel free to leave me a comment. I really love reading all your comments. They mean the world to me. I hope you take a second to subscribe to my channel, because that also means a lot to me. But I really love reading your comments. They are so wonderful, and thank you for watching. Hi everyone, I just want to show you I had a quick little haul from Walmart. I know I shouldn't have bought anything because I just went grocery shopping, but that's okay. I needed to get a few things, and actually it's from Walmart and my local ShopRite. I found this at Walmart and I was really intrigued by it. It is the New York style rye bread, and this was like $1.98, and rye bread's pretty pricey, so I was excited to see it. It had no corn syrup in it, and it's cholesterol free, and it smells really good. You can smell it through the bag, so I'm excited to try that, and I'll let you know if we like it. My husband's going fishing with his buddies, and my daughter's going to go, so I like to send something special, and they sort of expect it now from me. So I'm going to make them peanut butter cookies and chocolate chip. I know they're not homemade, but this Betty Crocker brand is super, super good, and these were only $1.98. And these were on sale for 99 cents. I know they're not good for Peach. They're not too terrible, but every once in a while she likes to have a little treat, so they're the Whiskers Lickin', and I got her chicken and salmon. I got a thing of butter for 4 sticks for $2.50 at Walmart for the cookies. And then we just got a little bit of lunch meat so I can send them with some sandwiches. And I got some Black Bear hard salami, half a pound of that. I got the butterball turkey, and this is our favorite lunch meat as far as turkey. It's really great. I got some provolone and just some Smithfield Virginia ham. I saw these on sale for $1.88, and I thought these would be fun to try. They're the pub style, just the mini sourdough pretzels. And then I just got some cheddar and sour cream chips and another bag of plain chips. These light bulbs were on sale for 99 cents with my super coupon, so I grab them and I keep them in stock in case we ever need them. You can never have enough light bulbs. This, I got this from Better Homes and Garden, the Copper Cinnamon Spice. It was $2 at Walmart, and I really love this. I just got a bag of the 12 single small bags of Doritos. That way she can take them with her tomorrow. And these were $4.99. A little pricey, but they won't go to waste or go stale. And then I just got my husband a pair of work pants. These were $13, which was really inexpensive. and they're the stretch. He wears a 33-30, so I thought we'd give these a try and see, because sometimes the Carter, not the Carter, the hell is that brand? I tried these because sometimes the Carhartt pants are super expensive, and they're sort of that material for the work. So if they work out, then we'll get a couple pairs for 13 bucks, because sometimes I think they're like $80 for the Carhartt pants. And in the wintertime, I understand he needs like the fleece lined ones, but if we can just get us through fall with these, that would be wonderful. And then these were on sale for $1.88, the V8 Splash. We got strawberry kiwi and mango peach. And this is a good alternative for, you know, if they want something sweet instead of having a soda or something. We're going to try to just see if we like these. I think we've tried the mango peach, and I think it's pretty good. So yeah, just a tiny little mini haul. Any questions, feel free to leave it down below. And again, I'll let you know if this bread's any good. I'm excited to try it.